either.
I trusted you too much back then, and you ran the whole Reed family into the ground.
I gave everything to the Reed family, but in the end, everyone abandoned me. If I could do it all over again, I'd make the Reeds pay with their blood.
You really think having a crazy sister ain't gonna make the whole family a laughingstock?
Cherry, you okay? Are you out of your mind?
She stays in the sanatorium and thinks about what she did.
I trusted you too much back then.
You really think you're the Reed family's fancy heiress or something? Victoria, please help me! I really didn't mean to— Where am I? Victoria, I broke Mrs. Hale's vase by accident. If the Hales find out, they'll never let me go.
Mrs. Hale, the vase.
Yeah, Victoria. Everyone knows this vase is a priceless antique, and it's Mrs.'s dowry. If it's broken, I'm finished. Please, help me.
I really got a second chance? 3 years ago, Cherry Reed broke Mrs. Haley's vase and begged me to take the blame. For Mom and Dad's sake, I agreed through my tears. The Hales went ballistic and forced the Reeds to send me to the sanatorium. I lived a life worse than death for 3 whole years.
Victoria, just help me this once. If you say you broke the vase, I'll tell the brothers it's been you all along, making all the sacrifices for the family. I'll never compete with you again, I promise.
Perfect. This is perfect.
Victoria, you said yes. How dare you hit me!
I hit you because I want to hit you. You think I need a reason?
You hit me? When Mom, Dad, and the brothers find out, they'll never let you get away with this.
So what if they don't? If you got the guts, kill me. Otherwise, this time around, I, Victoria Reed, am gonna get justice for myself.
Impossible, you're just a low-class orphan. The Reed family's your only shot at a good life. You've been slaving away for them in secret just to get them to accept you.
That was the old me. I'm not that girl anymore. Tell me, when Mrs. Hale walks in and sees her precious vase smashed by you, what do you think she'll do to you?
Victoria, don't make me do this the hard way. I'm not asking you to take the blame, I'm telling you! When Mom and Dad get here, you've got no choice.
Fine. I'll wait right here for Mr. and Mrs. Reed. Let's see what they've got on me. Everything the Reed family has is mine. Now, it's time to take it all back.
What is going on here? Cherry, what happened to you?
Mom, don't blame Victoria. She just hit me because she's in a bad mood.
What? She actually dared to hit you. I brought you back into this family not so you could act like a tyrant and bully Cherry.
You're gonna blame me just because she said so? No proof, nothing?
Cherry grew up with me. She's polite, smart, and obedient. Of course I believe her. Her face is all swelled. My poor baby.
Cherry's always let you have your way. What more do you want from her?
In your eyes, I'm nothing compared to Cherry. I've always been the odd one out in this family. If that's how it is, I'll leave the Reed family. Happy now?
Victoria, stop talking nonsense. You're a Reed. Where are you gonna go if you leave? You hit Cherry, and you talk back to Mom. Kneel down and apologize to her, and we'll let this go.
Apologize? Not a chance.
You're really pushing your luck. If you don't apologize, I'll teach you a lesson today.
Ethan, even a cornered rat fights back.
You dare hit me!
That's funny. You can swing at me, but I can't hit back? You're that thin-skinned?
How dare you! I'm your older brother.
So what? Did you ever buy me a meal? A new shirt? From today on, I, Victoria Reed, cut all ties with the Reed family. Parents, brothers, none of you mean a thing to me.
I knew it! Growing up in that orphanage twisted you up. A temper like that, you don't deserve to be a Reed. If you want to cut ties, get out, right now!
Mom, Victoria just lost her temper. She didn't mean it.
Don't stick up for her. Let her go. I'd like to see how she survives without the Reed family.
I'd like to see that too. Wonder if it's me who can't live without the Reeds. or the Reeds who fall apart without me.
Mom, Victoria can't leave. She broke Mrs. Hale's dowry valse and she's trying to frame me. If she leaves, what am I gonna do?
What? You caused a huge mess, and you still dare run away?
If any of you dare touch me again, this is what happens to you.
She's crazy. She's totally insane.
You're damn right I am, so y'all better leave me alone. Got it?
Crazy or stupid, I don't care. That vase is Mrs. Hale's favorite thing. You can't just break it and walk away. It's not that easy.
So if you break the vase, you gotta take the punishment. No matter what the Hales do to you, that's on you. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. You own your mistakes. Didn't anyone ever teach you that?
Good. Real good. You own your mistakes. This Voss, she broke it. So let her go explain it to Mrs. Hale. It's nothing to do with me. Victoria, I know I'm not the Reeds' biological daughter, and you've always hated me for stealing Mom and Dad's love. If you're gonna frame me for this, then... Mom, I'll take the blame.
No! Kevin's research chip is still waiting for you to upgrade it. Ryan's medical thesis needs your help too. And Ethan wants to be a pilot. You said you had a way to make that happen. The Reed family can't live without you.
But if Victoria won't admit she's wrong, what can we do?
You're the one who messed up. Why should Cherry for your mistakes? What are you three standing there for? Tie her up, gag her, and take her to Mrs. Hall to apologize.
This time, the Reed family is not gonna make me repeat my mistakes.
Stop right there. Did my Hale family do something to offend you?
Why's the whole Reed family making a scene in my mom's study?
You got it wrong, Mr. Hale. It's my daughter who broke Mrs. Hale's dowry vase by accident. I was just scolding her.
It's her? This vase was my mom's dowry. My grandpa personally put it on her dowry list because of ultimate sins. My sister made a mistake, but it was an accident. I hope you'll cut her some slack.
A Reed daughter broke it. Not me.
Aren't you a Reed daughter?
Not anymore. Mrs. Reed just agreed I cut all ties with the Reed family.
You! Mr. Halo, don't let her fool you. She's the one who smashed the vase. Whatever you want to do to her, we have no problem with it.
This study's full of antiques and treasures. You must have security cameras here, right? Check the footage and we'll know who the real culprit is.
You're right. We got security cams all over this study.
No. If they check the footage, everyone will know it was me. Victoria, I'm begging you. Just say you did it. If this blows up, it'll embarrass the whole Reed family. It's not too late to admit it. Otherwise, the brothers will take my side and you'll be the one who suffers.
Why the hell would I take the blame for you? We got cameras. Pull up the footage right now. Let's see, in front of everyone, who really broke Mrs. Hale's valse.
You're completely out of control. How dare you hit someone in front of Mr. Hale?
I think Mr. Hale just wants to find the real culprit. He doesn't want to blame an innocent person, right?
This vase means everything to my mom. I gotta get to the truth to put her mind at ease. Tyler, send over the study's security footage.
Looks like we'll know real who deserves to be punished. Oh no.
The cam must have glitched. Only got a few seconds of footage. Victoria! That ring was a birthday gift I bought you special from Italy. How dare you say you didn't break the vase?
Mr. Hale, you heard him. She's the one who broke it. Whatever punishment you give her, the Reeds have no complaints.
Exactly. Miss Reed, you really ain't popular with your own family, huh?
Popular or not, right's right and wrong's wrong. That ring was your birthday gift to me, but Cherry snatched it from me the same day. You don't forget that, do you?
What? That ring. Victoria, what are you doing out here? Where is everybody?
It's Cherry's birthday. They're all inside celebrating with her.
It's Cherry's 20th. Of course everyone's focused on her. Come on, you're coming in with me. This is for you. I picked it out for your birthday.
Thank you, Kevin.
Wow, you got this for me? I love it.
No, that's for...
Come on, let's go in. I was waiting to blow out the candles with you.
Kevin, did you even remember it was my birthday too?
So whose ring is this? The ring is...
Kevin, in this new life, who will you choose this time?
Victoria, Cherry's the one holding this family together. The company needs that chip upgrade. Ryan's thesis is stuck. Everything at home depends on her right now. I need you to take the blame on this one.
Kevin Reed, we both know you're never going to make that up to me.
The Hales are furious.
And all of you are dying to dump me and walk away. If I confess, you'll cut me loose on the spot.
Victoria, that's not true! Mr. Reed, if you know, say it. Who broke my mother's vase? I don't have all day. She did it.
Ever since Cherry took that ring from me, I haven't worn a ring since. There isn't even a ring mark on my hand, so how could that hand in the footage be mine?
The ring mark is still there, so you broke the vase.
Kevin, I didn't mean to. I just wanted a closer look, and it slipped.
Don't be afraid. Mr. Hal, my sister made a mistake. Name your price. We'll pay. What if I want Moonlight Bay Wharf?
Moonlight Bay Wharf is our biggest asset. If we hand it over, we lose our main source of income.
That vase is a priceless royal antique. The only thing your family has worth taking is that wharf. If you don't agree, we'll settle this in court.
Kevin, I don't want to go to court. If we can't pay, am I supposed to rot in prison? I can't do that.
If we hand over the wharf, can this end here?
You touched Mrs. Hale's vase, Victoria? Are you trying to drag this whole family down with you?
Kevin, it wasn't me. I didn't break it. Please believe me.
Begging me won't change anything. The only way to save this family is for you to go apologize to the Hales.
So it was never that you had no choice. You just weren't willing to give up anything for me.
Actually, this vase is just a fake. It's of no importance.
What? Owen, stop messing with us. How could this vase be a fake?
You all know this vase is priceless and means the world to my mom. We'd never leave the real one sitting around in the study like this.
Then why were you so worked up earlier?
I just wanted to find out who really broke it. Didn't want to blame an innocent person. That's why I didn't say it was a fake. Now that we know the truth and it's just a replica, no need to make a big deal out of it.
Thank God. It's a fake. Just a fake.
It's okay, baby. Even if it was real, we'd hand over the wharf for you. Mom never let anything happen to you.
Mom.
Master Hale, Mrs. Hale's asking for you. I got stuff to do, I'm out.
Fake. That vase was just a fake. Then what was all that suffering for? 3 years in that sanatorium for a fake vase? The Hales didn't care about it at all. All of this, it's just because the Reed family never saw me as one of their own. They threw me away like trash, didn't even care.
Victoria, what are you still mad about? It was just a misunderstanding. Are you happy now?
This is just the start. Kevin Reed, you just wait. I'm gonna take back everything the Reeds stole from me. I'll make every single one of you kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
Victoria!
Kevin, don't get so mad. It's bad for your health.
If only Victoria had even 1/10 of your goodness, I'd be so relieved.
She wasn't raised by us. How could she ever compare to Cherry?
Exactly. Kevin, don't worry about her. She'll go out there, hit a wall, and realizes how good we've been to her. Yeah. She's just an orphan with no skills. If she wasn't a Reed, she'd never live this fancy life. You're all right. I guess I spoiled her too much. Made her think she can do whatever she wants.
Kevin, it's not your fault. If anyone's to blame, it's me. I'm not the Reed's biological daughter, but Mom, Dad, and the brothers love me so much. It's only natural Victoria hates me.
Cherry, this ain't your fault. We love you because you're kind and sweet. Blood or not, you're our sister. Exactly. Don't overthink it. Victoria's nothing compared to you. But Cherry, my medical thesis has a little problem. When can you help me revise it again?
Don't worry, Ryan. I'm already working on it.
That's my girl. You're the Reed family's lucky charm.
That bitch Victoria Reed thinks she can just walk away and leave me with all the Reed family's mess? Dream on. Victoria Reed, you just wait.
The Reed's new smartphone got 67% of the market sales? How? Kevin Reed's Summit Tech Group says they developed their own tech chip. It's been all over the news, and everyone's obsessed with their product. Sales have been skyrocketing for 3 months. Heard pre-orders are backed up for 6 months. A self-developed chip. That's what the Hale family's been after for years. Where'd the Reeds dig up an R&D team that can pull that off? Heard it was Cherry Reed who developed it. Cherry Reed? Nah, that don't add up. I met her at a family dinner. She's all surface, no substance. She couldn't develop a chip if her life depended on it. This is just a smoke sheen from the Reeds. Keep digging. Yes, sir. By the way, Mr. Hale, we're holding the first round of interviews for R&D hires today. Want to stop by and take a look?
Sure. Want to see if there's any real talent in this batch.
You're telling me you, a junior college gract, the lactofation machine's technical neck?
That's right. Give me 1 year, and I'll lead a team to build a lithography machine from scratch. I just want to know if you got the guts to hire me.
If you're still half asleep, go catch a cab home and sleep some more. My time's valuable. I ain't got time for your nonsense. Next candidate.
If you don't give me a chance, how do you know I can't do it?
You know how much a lithography machine costs? If you could actually build one, you wouldn't be here begging for a job. Letting you try would make me the laughingstock of the whole company. Get out.
Take a look at my preliminary draft for the lithography machine. I guarantee after you read this, you'll see what I'm really capable of. Well?
This is garbage. You dare hand this trash to me? I told you not to waste my time. Since you don't get it, don't blame me for being rude. Security, get this troublemaker out of here.
Corporation's blind! You don't have to hire me, but give me back my research!
I've seen plenty of girls like you. Use your pretty face, spout some crazy talk, and hope to catch the CEO's eye. Research? Please. It's just crap you downloaded off the internet.
You!
What are you waiting for? Drag her out. Don't mess up the interviews.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Reed? What are you doing at the Hale family's recruitment fair?
President! So she's with the Reeds. I think she came here on purpose to be a spy in our company.
You came to Hale Corporation for an interview?
Don't misunderstand, Mr. Hale. I'm not here to gather intelligence. A few days ago, I severed ties with the Reed family and moved out.
I could tell that day in the study that your relationship with the Reed family wasn't great. What position is Miss Reed applying for?
President, our company is recruiting chip engineers, but she claims she can build a lithography machine. Isn't that just spouting nonsense? I was just about to kick her out. Please, don't be angry.
You understand lithography machines?
If your company doesn't believe me, then just take it as my nonsense. This material is the result of my hard work. Please, Mr. Hale, let me take it with me.
So that's how it is. Miss Reed, I can offer you the position of chief engineer with an annual salary of $5 million. We can sign the contract immediately. What do you think?
President, you can't be fooled by her. This material of hers might just be stuff she found online. How can someone like that become an engineer at our corporation?
Whether she can be an engineer or not is not for you to teach me. You're just an administrative staff. You'd better recognize your position.
Yes, I understand.
Miss Reed, what do you think? If you're not satisfied with the offer, we can discuss further.
Owen's offer is very sincere, but I have one more request.
Enough is enough. You're just a junior college graduate. Getting a $5 million annual salary is already the president's grace. Don't push your luck.
Shut up!
You have nothing to do with today's recruitment anymore. You may leave.
Mr. Hale!
Take her out. Miss Reed, if you have any other requests, feel free to ask.
I want the Hale family's full support for me to develop domestic chips and to create a new electronic product within 3 months to plush the Reed family.
The Reed family's latest smartphone holds nearly 70% of the domestic trial production market share. Defeating Summit Tech won't be easy.
What if I told you that the Reed family's chips have a fatal flaw? In 3 months, they will definitely face a massive recall.
Are you sure?
The chip from the Reed family was designed by me in the first place. There's a major flaw in it, and I know it better than anyone. Victoria, are you okay? How can the people at this sanatorium bully you like this? No, I must go and demand justice for you.
Forget it. They might hold back a little while you're here, but once you leave, they'll only become worse. Cherry, when can I leave this place?
Just wait a little longer. My brothers and I are trying to find a way, but you know, the Hale family is the wealthiest. We can't afford to offend them.
Am I doomed to stay here for the rest of my life?
Of course not. This is the chip you develop, but it seems there's a problem.
Can you find a way to iterate on it? If our smart products can outsell the Hale families, then we'll be able to get you out of here.
I understand. Don't worry. I'll finish the modifications and get them to you as soon as possible.
Good. I'll have all departments in the company fully cooperate with you. As long as you can develop the chip, I'll agree to anything you want.
Kevin Reed. In my past life, you used my chip to establish Summit Tech Group and make name for yourself. In this life, it's time to return it to me.
Mr. Hale, you've allocated all the company's resources to the R&D department. The board is buzzing with gossip now. If Director Reed can't produce results soon, it'll be hard to explain. That bunch of useless board members only care about their year-end dividends. They're short-sighted. Don't mind them. Right now, everyone else in the entire company combined isn't as important as she is. Mr. Hale, you have that much confidence in Miss Reed?
Mom, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you this time. I'm not the first place winner of this physics competition.
I'm not disappointed, but I am quite curious. Who could possibly defeat my brilliant son?
Victoria Reed.
I just believe she won't give up so easily.
After 3 months of hard work, the chip that can defeat Summit Tech Group is finally complete.
The chip is successfully produced?
Yes. And I'm confident that the chip we've made this time, whether used in phones or computers, can significantly boost machine performance. It's at least 10 times better than Summit Tech's product.
I knew I didn't misjudge you. Tell the production department that the core chip is ready. In 1 month, I want to go head-to-head with Summit Tech's launch event. We need to produce at least 500,000 phones.
President, such a large-scale production. If consumers don't buy in, the Hal family will suffer huge losses.
Business is like a battlefield. If we miss this opportunity, it won't be so easy to push Summit Tech down again. But I've made my decision. There's no need to discuss this further. I just need you to convey my orders and complete the production task. Understood?
Yes.
President, rest assured, the chip I've researched this time will definitely not have any problems.
Since you're so confident, how about you host next month's new product launch event?
Me? The launch event is a major company occasion. As a newcomer, am I really suitable?
You need this event more than anyone else to prove yourself, don't you?
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. If you hadn't joined Hale Corporation and let Summit Tech Group continue to develop, I'm afraid the Hale family's position as the wealthiest might not hold.
Owen is being too modest. Even with my help back then, although the Reed family was at the height of their glory, the Hale family had already laid out their overseas trade strategy. They never cared about short-term gains or losses.
Victoria, you don't seem interested in my proposal?
Sorry, I was distracted just now.
The successful development of the chip is largely thanks to you. I was thinking, how about I treat you to dinner tomorrow night?
Well, thank you, Mr. Hale. I'll be there on time.
Book a VIP private room at Splendid Sea Mation for me. Everything must be top-teach. Victoria's been gone for 3 months, and she hasn't sent me a single message. Could something have happened to her?
Kevin, what could possibly happen to a country bumper like her? I think she's just out there partying with a bunch of lowlights and has gone wild. No, I have to call her. Victoria, where are you now? Come home immediately. Victoria has blocked me? What? Victoria actually dared to block you? Has she lost her mind?
What are you talking about?
We can't expect Kevin to take time off from company matters. But what's your excuse, Ethan? You couldn't even spare time to go shopping with Cherry.
That's not fair. Cherry arranged that actor training for me to help me get into the production, right? It turned out to be really useful. I just got director's reply today.
So, did you pass the audition for the male Reed?
Of course! With a good sister like you helping me, I'm the natural choice for the male Reed.
You rascal. Good. Passing director's audition means the title of the youngest best actor is yours for the taking.
It's not all my credit. The most important thing is that our Cherry helped a lot.
It's also because Ethan is talented himself.
All right, we can celebrate Ethan's matter later. Do any of you have Victoria's phone number?
Victoria is our sister, after all. In this whole family, not a single person has her contact information.
Kevin, you can't blame us entirely for this. You know as well as I do that Victoria only came home 2 years ago, and she's never been close to us. Besides, she's a country bumpkin, completely out of place in our family. Who would bother saving her contact information? Shut up! No matter what, Victoria's our sister. Is this how you usually bully and humiliate her?
Kevin, don't blame Ethan. Victoria never tries to get close to us either. It's not like we're isolating her.
Yeah, Kevin, don't just point fingers at us. You don't have her phone number either, do you? That's just Victoria's nature. An ungrateful wretch. No matter how well you treat her, she'll never warm up to us.
Is it really that Victoria refuses to get close to us, or has the Reed family never truly treated her as family from the start?
Do you all know that the Hale Corporation has publicly announced they've also developed a chip, and they're launching a new phone model next month?
The Hale Corporation? That's impossible. Without Cherry, it would have taken us at least 20 more years to develop a chip. Where did the Hale companies get theirs from?
Our Summit Tech has worked so hard to achieve what we have today. We absolutely cannot let the Hale Corporation surpass us. Otherwise, the entire Reed family will be finished.
Don't worry, Dad. The chip Cherry developed is flawless. Perfect timing, our new phone model can launch simultaneously. We'll go head-to-head with the Hale Corporation then.
Good. It's fortunate I have a precious daughter like Cherry. Where's Victoria?
Dad, Victoria had a conflict with the family and said she wants to cut ties with us. But I'm sure she didn't mean it. Once she calms down, she'll definitely come back.
That ungrateful daughter. What sin has our Reed family committed to have such a daughter who disgraces our family name?
Enough, let's not talk about her anymore. It's almost time for dinner, and just mentioning her makes me lose my appetite.
Dad, Mom, Victoria hasn't contacted home for 3 months. Don't you care at all?
You said it yourself. She's the one who refuses to contact us. After all, we are her elders. Do you expect me to beg her to come back? Oh dear.
All right, are you trying to make your mother sick?
We'll talk about her later. When she runs out of money outside, she'll naturally come back.
Tomorrow night, I've reserved a banquet table at Splendid Sea Mansions to entertain some foreign technicians. You must host them well, understood? Understood, Dad. Today's guests are from some foreign companies who are very interested in our chips. Having you by my side puts me much more at ease.
Kevin, you're too kind.
Is that Victoria?
Victoria, is it really you?
Excuse me, you're blocking my way.
Victoria, come back with me right now. Do you have any idea how worried Mom and Dad are?
Kevin, don't you feel guilty saying that? The Reed family would be thrilled if I died out here. Who would actually be worried about me?
Victoria, Mom and Dad are your elders after all. Is this how you speak to your elders?
I already made it clear at the Hale family's place that I'm cutting all ties with your Reed family. Mrs. Reed agreed to it herself. Are you telling me the Reed family's word is worthless and it's just forgotten?
Forget it, Kevin. If Victoria doesn't want to come back with us, she must have her reasons. It's only been 3 months since she left home, and she's already wearing a custom gown and expensive jewelry. I think she must have lashed onto some rich old man, right? A filthy mind only thinks of filthy things.
That outfit of yours costs at least several $100,000. Don't tell me you've really sunk so low doing those despicable and shameless things out there?
You've been throwing your weight around in the Reed family so much you can't even talk sense anymore?
Victoria, have you lost your mind? How dare you hit your brother? Father will definitely punish you according to the family rules.
It's the 21st century, and only you people are still clinging to those pathetic family rules. Unfortunately, I don't care.
Victoria, do you have any idea that this slap of yours has completely severed any possibility of you returning to the Reed family?
Kevin, don't you get it yet? I've already blocked you. From the very beginning, I never had any intention of returning to the so-called Reed family. Now, can you move aside?
Victoria, how did things come to this?
Kevin, Victoria has never been close to us. Perhaps she really does want to leave the Reed family. We shouldn't force her.
But she is still of Reed blood. If she doesn't come home, what if she gets bullied outside?
Idiot, she won't get bullied if she leaves the Reed family. Being able to just walk away is exactly what Victoria wants. Kevin, Father amped for us to receive the distinguished guests. How about we wait until after we've entertained them, then go find Victoria and have a proper talk?
I guess that's the only way for now.
The Hale family actually developed such a powerful chip. Is it the Hale family who invited us to dinner today? The ones who booked tonight's dinner with us are the Reed family.
I've already reviewed the Reed family's products. The chairman did have an intention to cooperate then, but
That was before the Hale family released their chip.
After all, what the Hale family released is just a concept design. I'm afraid we won't know if it's truly worthy of its reputation until we attend their launch event.
That's true. However, if the concept product the Hale family is about to release is really that impressive, it'll be too late by then. Try to contact the Hale family now and see if we can get a prototype.
I heard that tonight, President Hale is also hosting a dinner for guests at this hotel.
You stay and meet with the Reed family. I'll go see Mr. Howe.
Yes.
I'm really sorry. I ran into some trouble just now and kept you waiting.
It's all right. I just arrived myself. The reason I had you to dinner this time is to ask if you'd be interested in branching out on your own, to establish a separate tech company.
Mr. Hale, are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking? You have the ability, and you have the ambition. I believe investing in you will bring Hale Corporation a very substantial return. Think it over?
Trying to defeat the Reed family alone would be as difficult as climbing to the heavens. If Owen Hale is willing to help.
After this event is over, I'll consider it.
Mr. Hale, someone sent over a business card saying they'd like to see you.
Please show him in.
Yes, sir. It's the regional president of Seven Stars Group.
Seven Stars is a world-renowned electronics group itself. Why would they come to us?
It seems our recently launched concept phone has caught their attention. Victoria, this is a great opportunity. Don't miss it.
I understand.
I apologize for coming uninvited. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Hale. I'm here today to discuss Hale Corporation's self-developed chip.
Hello, I'm Victoria, the head of Chip R&D. Coincidentally, I have some materials on my tablet. I can give you a brief overview, Mr. Tree.
That would be excellent.
Then our collaboration this time is settled. We at Seven Stars Group will definitely attend the Hale Corporation's launch event.
I have some technical questions I'd like to discuss with Mr. Tree. I'll see him to the elevator.
All right, I'll drive you home when you get back. It's too late to take a taxi by yourself.
Okay.
Miss Victoria, your future is limitless. If the opportunity arises, you might consider joining Seven Stars Group.
I'm not considering a job change for now.
What a pity. However, I won't give up on talent that easily.
I thought you were so high and mighty. Who knew you'd really be here drinking with an old man? Cherry, it seems those slaps I gave you still haven't taught you how to speak like a human being, have they? What are you being so arrogant about? I've already recorded everything about you and that old man just now. If you don't want to be utterly disgraced, then do as I say obediently. Do you hear me? You recorded it? That's right. I thought you were so high and mighty, walking away from such a good place like the Reed family just like that. Turns out, deep down, you're nothing but a cheap piece of trash. Ah! It hurts! It hurts! Victoria, if you dare lay a hand on me, I'll send the video to the Reed family group chat right now. When that happens, the three brothers will all look down on you. Aren't you scared? Scared? Of course I'm scared. If you know you're scared, then let me go. I'm telling you, you need to finish and hand over Ryan's thesis right now. Give you an inch, and you'll take a mine.
Victoria, what are you doing?
Kevin, I'm fine. I just tripped and fell by myself. It has nothing to do with Victoria.
Cherry, I saw it all. There's no need for you to lie for her. Victoria, how could you have become like this?
Don't you think this is much better? Kevin, do you have any idea how grateful I am to the heavens that I can still change? That I can still break free from this hell that is the Reed family?
You're utterly hopeless. Did you lay hands on Cherry because you're jealous of how much we dole on her? Victoria, you're also a daughter of the Reed family. If you could be even 1/3 as obedient and sensible as Cherry, we would dole on you just the same.
Maybe. The old Victoria did indeed envy her for being so cherished by the Reed family. But now? Kevin, actually, you are the most hypocritical one of all. Do you dote on Cherry because you see her as a sister or because you see her as a cash cow? You know the answer in your heart.
What nonsense are you spouting?
Isn't it true? The chip for Summit Tech, Ryan's medical thesaurus, and Ethan's dream of flying. How are they doing now? You stole my achievements to win the Reed family's favor. But without me, you're probably useless to the Reed family, aren't you?
What did you say?
Stop talking nonsense here. Kevin, don't listen to her nonsense. She is slandering me on purpose because I caught her doing something shameful.
Victoria, is this why you're making up lies? You're jealous of Cherry's talent. You left the Reed family and waded into Prairie, and now you even slanding Cherry.
Kevin, what exactly did I do in this video that makes you humiliate me so wantlessly? Am I improperly dressed, or am I exposing myself? Just based on Cherry's word, you trust her unconditionally and have decided that I'm seducing men and have no shame?
Cherry doesn't lie. Victoria, if you weren't so indiscreet yourself, why would Cherry have been able to film such a video of you?
Since you've decided I have no shame, then go ahead and make the video public. I'd like to know if others who see this video will be as quick to judge as you are.
Could it be that I really wronged Victoria?
My time is very precious right now. I don't have time to waste chatting with you. Kevin, what's wrong?
Cherry, did you see that? The person who left with Victoria? It looked like Owen Hall.
The man you filmed. Could that be Owen Hall?
Kevin, how could that be? I saw it with my own eyes. That was clearly an old man. If it were Owen Hall, wouldn't I have recognized him? Besides, the Hall family is the wealthiest. How could they possibly be with Victoria?
You're right. I might be overthinking it. There are already enough misunderstandings of Victoria at home. This video, I'll tell the family after I've investigated thoroughly.
I understand, Kevin. The meeting with the vice president of Seven Stars Group went very well today. Dad will be pleased when he finds out.
It was all thanks to you today. All right, let's head back now.
Why does this woman look so familiar? Ryan, when you look at this video, do you think there's something inappropriate between this girl and the man?
Kevin, that's a bit much. I think they're just having a normal conversation. Nothing seems off about it.
Could it be that I've held too much prejudice against Victoria all along and wronged her?
Kevin, what's wrong? Nothing. These past few days I've been thinking about what Victoria said before she left. Have we really been too harsh on her?
We were strict with her for her own good. She's not as capable as Cherry. Without the Reed family, she's nothing. If we weren't strict, what would become of her in the future? Who knew Victoria would be so ungrateful and even dare to slander us? Now that she's left the Reed family, I bet she's already living on the streets, right?
It seems to me that Victoria's life now is 1,000, 10,000 times better than it was in the Reed family. Kevin, what did you say?
Kevin, Cherry told me your meeting with the Pacific Vice President of Seven Stars Group went very well. Did you sign the contract?
Not yet. They said they want to see the new device at our launch event before deciding whether to make the purchase.
Then we'll wait until the launch. Right now, we're the only domestic company with self-developed chips. Seven Stars has no other choice.
Then let me congratulate you in advance, Dad. Once the news of Summit Tech Group's cooperation with Seven Stars gets out, the company's stock is sure to soar.
All of this is because I have such a precious daughter. Don't worry, once the deal is sealed, I'll get you anything you want.
Thank you, Dad.
We interrupt this program for a news bulletin. Hale Corporation will hold a launch event in 3 days to unveil a smartphone with their self-developed chip. Stay tuned.
What? Hale Corporation also have a self-developed chip and is holding a launch event in 3 days? They're deliberately challenging our Reed family.
That's impossible. This chip is the result of Cherry&'s hard work. Ever since our chip was released, the Hale family has been powerless against our pressure. Where could they have got a chip from?
You're asking me? Who should I ask? The chip is the Reed family's secret. Could it be there's a traitor in the house? Kevin is the CEO of Summit Tech Group. He wouldn't betray himself. That leaves only one person who knows the chip structure. Cherry?
Dad, you can't possibly suspect me, can you? I just remembered Victoria used to come into my room looking for something before. Could it be she was looking for the chip design blueprints?
Victoria, that wretched girl. No wonder she suddenly ran away from home. She took our Reed family's blueprints with her. Dad, it might not necessarily be Victoria, right?
If not her, then who else could it be? If Victoria really did take the chip technology, what does our have to compete with the Hale Corporation?
Don't worry, Dad. I've already updated and iterated on our chip. Hale Corporation can't beat us.
That's good to hear. The new product launch event in 3 days will proceed as scheduled. If it's confirmed that Victoria did sell company secrets, we can use that to take down the Hale Corporation and boost Summit's stock price.
Are you confident?
Don't worry, Mr. Hale. Once our product makes its debut, it will surely capture the world's attention. By then,
the Summit Tech Group, will be utterly defeated.
Good. I believe in you. Today is the day Hale Corporation holds its new product launch, and it's also the day you, Victoria Reed, will make a stunning debut. Don't let me down. President, aren't you going in? The chip was developed by Victoria. This glory rightfully belongs to her alone. Sounds so noble. I think you've taken a liking to Miss Reed, haven't you? The group has been considering expanding into the African market recently. I think you'd be a perfect fit for a transfer there.
President, I was just joking. My colleagues from the marketing department need me. I should go.
Victoria, if I really said those words, how would you respond?
Welcome, everyone, to Hale Corporation's new product launch. What we bring you today is the DH1, the first-generation smartphone developed on the foundation of our own independently developed chip.
So what if it's an independently developed chip? The Summit Tech Group has been offering that for ages. What's your advantage?
Exactly. Although the Hale family is the wealthiest, compared to the Reed family's chip industry, you're laying far behind.
And today is the day the Summit Tech Group is holding their own new product launch. You're not deliberately trying to compete head-to-head, are you? Of course not. We focus solely on our own business and have no interest in others.
Since everyone has doubts about our product, how about giving me a little time to explain it properly to you all?
President, the Summit Tech Group's launch has also started. Put the pre-order data from both companies together and make a visual comparison.
Yes.
President, this is utterly humiliating. The Summit Tech Group's new phone already has 100,000 pre-orders, while we only have a little over 100.
It's just the beginning. No need to rush.
Our phone can be folded multiple times without damaging the screen. It's both a phone and a tablet, one device, multiple uses.
Trifold? No matter how you fold it, there's always a screen.
Technology has advanced to this level now. Quick, get me one.
No, I want one too. I want 100 phones.
How are the current numbers?
President, it's our turn to counterattack now. Our sales have surged, but
I'm afraid it's impossible to surpass the Summit Tech. Victoria has more than one ace up her sleeve. Let's wait and see.
Besides the foldable screen, we also bring you 40-megapixel photography, paired with an AI eraser function that can remove unwanted objects from the frame with one click.
President, that one sentence increased our sales by 30,000 units.
The first-generation chip system is paired an eBoards-grade cooling system, so no matter how demanding the game, it can handle it with ease.
It's rising again. It's rising again!
Victoria, starting today, you will leave a profound mark on the entire city.
Kevin, hurry up and check how many pre-orders do we have for our new product today. Dad promised to send me skiing in Switzerland this winter.
All right, let me check. This is the total cumulative pre-orders from the e-commerce platforms. Our company is definitely number one. Let me check. How could this be?
I told you long ago, as long as we have our own in-house chip, no one can defeat us.
Open your eyes wide and see clearly who's losing now.
How is this possible? Our chip, paired with the newly developed phone, was promoted 3 months in advance. How could we lose to Leo Hale? I know, this data must be fake.
Fake? The video of Hale Corporation's press conference. Find it immediately.
Boss, the Hale Corporation's press conference was open to the public and even recording was not allowed. We only have a text introduction. Multi-fold screen, gaming-grade heat duration, AI photo editing. The product department mentions features to you long ago. You said the current chip couldn't handle so many functions. Then tell me, how can the Hale Corporation do it?
I don't know.
If this continues, the entire Reed family's business will be dragged down. Hale Corporation must have hired a top-tier team. Find the person in charge behind that team. No matter how much it costs, poach them. Hale Corporation did publicly announce the name of the R&D head. It's Victoria Reed. The R&D director invited by Hale Corporation is actually Victoria? Isn't that the fourth Young Mace's name? If she really developed it, wouldn't it be easy for her to return to the Reed family?
Oh no, Victoria actually went to Hale Corporation. What do I do? I stole her chip design back then and claimed it was my invention.
Now that the lie is exposed, how will the Reed family treat me?
Victoria is just a graduate from an ordinary junior college. How could she possibly have such skills? Cherry, you're so talented. You can definitely help me, right?
Kevin, don't worry. I do have some new ideas recently.
But the experiments will take time. Once the trials succeed, we will definitely be able to defeat the Hale Corporation.
How long will that take?
You're asking me? Who should I ask? With Victoria gone, I can't even understand those chip research papers. Kevin, you know that experiments aren't something that can be done overnight, but I have a way to make our sales surpass Hale Corporation's.
What way?
The vice president of Seven Stars Group is very interested in our chips. With me handling it, he'll definitely be willing to purchase more. Once our overseas sales go up, it'll be just as good.
Good. You're still the smart one. Then I'll leave this matter to you.
Madam, there's a guest at the door.
Where is Miss Reed? We had an agreement with her. Seven Star Group has decided to purchase 1 million mobile phones.
1 million? Our cherry is truly amazing. It was only supposed to be 300,000 units. Who knew it would suddenly increase so much? My daughter is upstairs putting on makeup. She'll be down soon. Mr. Tsui, you've come a long way. Would you like to rest for a while?
No need. I'll be returning to my country right after placing the order. Mrs. Reed, you've raised your daughter well. I've never met someone as capable as Miss Reed before. Admirable. Truly admirable.
Oh my, Mr. Tsui, you're too kind. But this daughter of mine does have some skills.
Mom, who is this?
This is the Asia Pacific president of Seven Stars Group. He's here specifically to sign a contract with your sister.
Our sister is indeed capable.
I had someone investigated. Victoria Reed is indeed the youngest daughter of the Reed family. But why is Victoria working at Hale Corporation? Forget it. That's not something I should pry into. Miss Reed is truly remarkable.
See, I told you, as long as our sister is at home, there's no difficulty that can't be solved.
Ethan, talking about me behind my back again, aren't you?
Who are you?
I had dinner with the vice president of Seven Stars Group last time. I didn't expect you to come looking for us so soon. Don't worry about this 1 million order. We will definitely deliver it on time.
The person I'm looking for is not...
Sorry I'm late.
Is that Victoria? It really does seem to be Victoria. How come she seems like a completely different person after just a few months?
What? Couldn't make it on your own out there, so now you know to come home? We have an honored guest at home today, so I won't invoke the family discipline. Go kneel at the entrance yourself and stay there until your father returns.
Mrs. Reed, what era is this? There haven't been maid sippets for a long time.
What kind of attitude is this? I'm punishing you by making you kneel to give you a way out. Otherwise, when your father gets back, the punishment don't be this light.
Whoever wants to take that way out can go ahead. I'm not interested. Sorry I'm late, Mr. Thuy.
How dare you talk to Mom like that? Apologize!
Try touching me one more time.
You really think I'm afraid of you? Today is the big day for us to sign the contract with Seven Stars Group. If you dare cause trouble, even Kevin won't help you.
I warned you. You asked for this.
Victoria, don't take our tolerance for granted. We haven't laid a hand on you because we still see you as a sister. Push the Reed family too far, and
How beautifully you talk. So what if I push you? If you have the guts, send someone to kill me. Otherwise, shut up.
You're gonna be the death of me! Since you don't consider us family, then get out! Get out of here!
Victoria, you brought this on yourself. Mom is angry. You still won't apologize?
It seems you Reeds not only have trouble with your brains, but your ears are falsy too. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not here for you.
Ah! Victoria, I know you don't like me.
If you know I don't like you, then you should stay far away, especially when I'm here to take back what's mine. The farther, the better.
Cherry, are you okay? Mom, I'm fine. I don't mind that Victoria bullied me. But look, she's clearly trying to suck up to Mr. Tree now. What if she ruins the company's collaboration deal?
Don't worry. He's the vice president of Seven Stars Group. Do you think he'd be interested in someone like her?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thuy, for making you witness such a farce.
Miss Reed, thank goodness you arrived in time. I was starting to think I'd come to the wrong place.
What?
Well, not exactly. I was indeed a member of the Reed family before, but we severed ties several months ago.
I see. No wonder you became the R&D director at Hale Corporation. I was so confused. My sincere apologies.
It's all right, but this isn't the place to talk. Shall we discuss the cooperation elsewhere?
Of course.
Mr. Thuy, don't be fooled by her. Weren't you here to cooperate with my daughter, Cherry Reed? She's just the unfillful daughter. She can't represent the Reeds.
Mrs. Reed, from the very beginning, the person I've been looking for is Miss Victoria. She's the Chip R&D director at Hale Corporation, and even presided over the Hale family's press conference. Didn't you know?
What? Her?
This is common knowledge. Can't the Reed family just look it up themselves?
Victoria, what on earth is going on with all this?
Mr. 3, let's go.
What sin has our Reed family committed to have given birth to such a jinx?
Where's the vice president of 7 Stars? Kevin and I have all booked a VIP room at the hotel. Our whole family must properly entertain our distinguished guest.
Dad, it's Mr. Tui. 7 Stars, the Yado CEO.
Really? That's even better. This CEO has very high standards. Ordinary people catch his eye. Send he willing to come to our Reed family. It seems they think satisfied with our product.
Dad, he's satisfied, but not with us. He's here to sign $1 million order with Hale Corporation. He only came to the wrong place because thought Victoria was still with our family.
What nonsense are you talking? If he's here to sign an order with the Hales, what does that have to do with Victoria?
Victoria is now some kind of R&D director at Hale Corporation. She's riding high, and our family can't even get a sip of the soup.
When Hale Corporation announced their R&D team lead was Victoria, I thought it was just someone with the same name. Could it really be Victoria, the genuine artist? Didn't you say your Chip was irreplaceable? Tell me, what do we do now?
Dad, I really don't know what happened. It must be Victoria. She's holding a grudge and stole my Chip blueprints.
But didn't you say you've already done iterative updates? So even if those blueprints were stolen, they'd be useless.
Why are you yelling at Cherry? The Hale family is, after all, the wealthiest. Maybe Owen Hale sent someone to intercept the chip core and then had it developed?
Yes, Dad. I think that the priority now is to find Victoria and make confess as soon as possible. Long she admits stealing our chip, we can then sue the Hale family for theft, trade secrets, and unjust renations.
That's not a bad idea. I should have grabbed that wretched girl earlier.
The president of the 7 Stars group was still there. Could we have grabbed him too? Kevin, you handle this. Make sure Victoria confesses obediently. As long as she's willing to testify that the Hale family stole trade secrets, then we can say we're willing to let her come home.
Understood, Mom.
Did Victoria really steal Cherry's chip? Why do I feel like something is off about all of this?
Mabel!
Mr. Kevin, what can I do for you?
Take me to Victoria's room.
Victoria doesn't have her own room in the Reed household.
What?
Mabel, I'm in no mood for jokes right now. Victoria is Miss Victoria of the Reed family. How could she not even have her own room in the Reed house?
Mr. Kevin, would I joke about something like this? If you don't believe me, just ask anyone.
Do I even need to ask anyone else? I personally brought Victoria Reed here, and I was the third's room on the 3rd floor of the Rilla.
Young master, you should go and see for yourself. One look and you'll understand.
Fine. Let's see if Victoria's room has grown legs and run away. This is the room. I brought Victoria here myself. I felt sorry for her growing up away from her parents, so as soon as she returned, I specifically gave her the best room in the Reed house besides the master bedroom. Who would have thought that Victoria would later become so ill-tempered and ill-mannered, turning against the family? What is this?
Do you really not remember? You did arrange for Miss Victoria to stay here initially, but then Miss Cherry said she wanted this room as her art studio, so you had Miss Victoria move out.
Could it be I really misremembered? Could it be I really misremembered?
Kevin, is this going to be my room from now on?
Do you like it? If you need anything else, I'll buy it for you.
No need, Kevin. I saw on my way here that all 3 brothers live on this floor. It'll be so convenient for me to come find you guys to play.
And that's enough to make you happy?
Of course. For me, the most important thing is being with family. Nothing else matters.
It seems you've suffered a lot all these years outside. Don't worry. From now on,
Is Victoria gonna live here? But I had already planned to use it as my painting room. Never mind. I guess I just won't paint anymore.
How can that be? Aren't you participating in the oil painting competition next month? How about you find another room?
But I really like this one too.
There are so many places in this house. Isn't that enough for you? Do you have to fight Cherry for it?
I understand.
But I never told her to live here. Who on earth arranged this?
Yes, it was Miss Cherry's order. She said the other rooms are reserved for guests. Only this storage room is suitable.
Guests? How many guests does the Reed family have in a year? How could she let Victoria stay in such a rundown place?
Well, I don't know about that.
Forget it. These matters have nothing to do with you anyway. Mabel, you can leave first. I'll stay and look around.
Yes.
Victoria, there must be a misunderstanding between us. I will find you and make things clear. Victoria, you're here.
Mr. Hale, did you need to see me?
The chip you developed, when paired with phones, computers, and various smart terminals, is preliminarily projected to bring the company at least $100 billion profit. In return, the company also hopes you receive the reward you deserve.
Back then, the Reed family used my chip design but sent me to the sanitarium for 3 years of living like a ghost. Forget a reward. I never even heard a single thank you.
Victoria?
Thank you, but the salary Hale Corporation gives me is already more than generous.
That's still far from enough.
Mr. Hale, this is too valuable. I can't accept it. You're fully funding the establishment of a company for me, and I hold 70% of the shares. Such favorable terms the board of directors would never agree.
That's because the board can't see your worth, Victoria. All this is what you deserve. Moreover, I believe you will achieve great things in other fields. Staying with the Hale family would only hold you back.
These words. I'm afraid even if I were to live another life, I would never hear them from the Reed family. You have a keen eye, Mr. Hale. I do have another project and was looking for an investor.
Victoria, saying that makes you sound like a stranger. Who else could be your investor besides me?
Mr. Hale, what I want to develop is original research drug, specifically targeting malignant tumors. The REDs such for drugs are astronomical. However, once it created, I hope it can benefit everyone, not become a tool for businessman to profit. Can you accept that? If you find this difficult, Mr. Hale, just pretend I never said it.
My hesitation was because I felt you didn't even trust me that much. In your eyes, Victoria, do I, Owen Hall, only care about fame and fortune?
That's not what I meant. But Mr. Hale, you'd better think it over carefully. The cost of drug development is significantly higher than that of chips.
But if you can succeed in developing it, saving countless lives, that's something no amount of money can compare to, isn't it?
Then, I hope we have a pleasant partnership. Kevin once took over the entire domestic electronics market with my chip, but this time, I've joined Hale Corporation and developed a better chip. Kevin's Summit Tech Group is bound to fail sooner or later. Now, it's time for that medical genius Ryan Reed.
If you want to set up a medical company, it just so happens that Professor James, a leading figure in the medical field, has returned from abroad these days. How about I introduce you? If Professor James willing lend his prestige, your company will be like tiger with wings.
Wasn't this Professor James Ryan's mentor in my past life? Ryan made a splash by using the graduation thesis and experimental data I revised for Fane, was taken under Professor James's vein, and from then on, career soared smoothly. All right, thank you for the trouble, Mr. Hall.
Between us, there's no need to be so formal. I've already scheduled an appointment. 3 days from now, take your documents and go see Professor James directly.
Okay. It seems that in this life, even heaven helping to collect the Reed family's debts. Ryan Reed, now it's your turn.
Ryan, I want to go find Victoria. Can you come with me? Kevin, convincing her to testify against the Hale family should be easy. Mom already said she's willing to let her come home. Hearing this news, she'll be tripping over himself to help with anything. How can you say that about Victoria? That's exactly it. All right, Kevin, I won't talk to you anymore. I have to go to the Research Institute to check on my cell cultures. This is crucial for my meeting with Professor James in 3 days. Your experiment is indeed important, so go ahead. But after all this is done, you come with me to see Victoria. I want her that the family is willing to let bygones be bygones for everything they did to her. Understand?
Got it, Kevin? Since Victoria left home, she hasn't contacted anyone. Is it because no one in this family cares about her?
Mr. Ryan, it's bad. All the cells we cultivated in the lab have died. What did you say? It happened just these past few days. Everything was going smoothly before. We have no idea what happened.
Useless. You know nothing. I hired you to work, not to freeload. Enough. Go check the surveillance footage immediately. If I find out who dared to deliberately sabotage me behind my back, I'll make sure they're torn to shred.
Yes.
It's her? Victoria Reed.
I thought she was just an uncultured idiot, but I never imagined she could be so malicious, daring to sabotage my lab. What are you standing there for? Call the police!
Isn't that Miss Victoria? She was just adopted from outside, a poor girl who grew up in the countryside. The Reed family gave her a bite to eat and she's still not satisfied?
She actually dares to hold a grudge and take revenge on me. This time I'll make sure she rot in jail.
But Miss Victoria often comes to our lab to take care of the cells you're researching. I don't think it's her.
What? You say she comes often? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Miss Victoria told us not to say anything. She said you don't like her, and she wanted to help out in the lab. She thought once your research yielded results, you'd start to like her.
You bunch of idiots, believing such nonsense. Open your damn eyes and look clearly. The one who ruined my specimens is Victoria.
Mr. Ryan, I'm afraid it really isn't Miss Victoria. The mass death of the specimens happened 3 days ago, but this surveillance footage is from 3 months ago. Look,
Miss Victoria is really taking care of the specimens.
You're such a demanding little bunch, but you must grow up well. Ryan's research results depend on you.
Miss Toria often stayed up all night in the lab just to take care of the specimens. Could it be that the specimens died because the Miss Victoria wasn't here?
What?
Actually, Miss Victoria comes to the lab even more often than we do. When a problem like this arises, why not just ask her directly? She might have a solution. Ask her. Every time Miss Victoria comes, she talks about the 3 young masters. It should be easy for you to find her, right?
I know. You can leave now.
Yes.
So all these years, Victoria has been quietly looking out for me, and I knew nothing about it. I took her efforts for granted, yet I always looked down on her and despised her.
I'm such a scoundrel.
What's wrong with you? Kevin, do you think we've been wrong all these years? Someone at the company told me today that it was actually Victoria who had been taking care of my experimental subjects.
As soon as she left, they all died. Professor James coming to the Institute for a meeting in 3 days. What should I do, Kevin? Don't panic just yet. We'll figure something out slowly. As long as we find Victoria and talk things out with her, she'll definitely come home, right? Victoria has always admired us the most. Yes, long as we're willing to admit our mistakes, she'll surely come back. Kevin, let's go find Victoria right now.
The clothes here doesn't seem cheap.
If others heard you say that, they'd think the head of our Hale Corporation Chip our Dativov department can't even afford a decent outfit. Wouldn't that make it seem like the Hale Corporation mistreats its employees?
You're joking, Mr. Hale. Of course I didn't mean it that way.
I'm just teasing, don't be nervous. Look around. The price of clothes isn't the most important thing, but you're the new company president now. People judge by appearances first. This brand isn't as good as bespoke tailoring, but buying a couple of pieces to make a good impression is sufficient.
Well, thank you in advance, Mr. Hale. I've actually heard of this brand a long time ago.
Mom, Cherry, look! This is a new outfit I bought with my own money from working. Do you think it looks nice?
What kind of filthy thing are you wearing? Take it off immediately. You're dirtying the whole house.
Victoria, clothes made of polyester are basically plastic. I've heard they build up static electricity in the winter when you take them off. You'd better not shock yourself. That could be dangerous.
I was going to throw these clothes away anyway. Might as well give them to you. They're all from big brands, much better than the street lender trash you bought.
Aren't you going to thank your Cherry?
The shabby clothes Cherry gave me back there was from this very brand, tens of thousands for a single piece. But now, I'm not the same person anymore. I don't have to live under someone else's roof anymore.
I had someone investigated. Victoria didn't have an easy time those years in the Reed family. Even though they knew she was their biological daughter, they looked down on her for coming from an orphanage and were harsh to her everywhere. But from now on, no one will dare bully her again. If you don't like this brand, we can go somewhere else.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just Cherry once gave me her unwanted clothes, and they happened to be from this very brand. I just remembered, and found it quite amusing.
Cherry actually dared to bully you like that.
To her, this wasn't bullying. It was her condescending kindness and pity, something I should be grateful for. This place is fine. No need to change.
All right, you look around first, but I have something to attend to. I need to step out for a bit.
If you have business to attend to, Mr. Hale, please go ahead. Don't mind me.
Have the owner of AP come see me. Tell him I want to buy his clothing brand at a high price, and I'm only giving him half an hour. I'll buy this clothing brand for you. From now on, you'll be its owner. When you think of Cherry, you'll see her as nothing but a clown. Otherwise, this incident will remain a scar in your heart.
Victoria, what a coincidence. Running into you here. Give me back the clothes. That's not how it works. You haven't paid for it, so how can you call it yours? It belongs to whoever sees it first, right? True. For someone as unculturated as you, snatching and grabbing is just normal behavior.
Exactly. What I grab is mine. Just like the position of the eldest daughter of the Reed family, what I grab is mine.
Cherry, you're wrong. What you obtain through disgraceful means like theft and deception is destined not to be yours. With just a single thought from me, Everything you've snatched from me will no longer belong to you. I knew it. You're deliberately opposing me. You clearly have the method to upgrade the chip, yet you gave it to Hale Corporation. Don't you care about your 3 brothers anymore? Those are your brothers, not mine. Their affairs have nothing to do with me. You like this dress? I'll let you have it. After all, from now on, the only things you'll be able to snatch from me are these worthless items. Those 3 good-for-nothings in the Reed family, all they do every day is demand this and that from me, treating me like their blood-sucking bag. Why should you be living freely and easily at Hale Corporation while I have to suffer in the Reed family? I am the 4th daughter of the Reed family. How dare you look down on me? You just think you're pretty, don't you? Tell me, if I ruin this face of yours, can you still seduce any man? Just thinking about you turning into an ugly monster makes me incredibly happy. Let go! I really wasn't wrong about you. All these years, you've always been malicious and harboring ill intents. I just don't understand. What kind of potion did you feed the Reed family for them to trust you so blindly?
You want to know? Victoria, it's because you're not smart enough. You lost to me. You can only blame yourself for being too stupid. You know that? Victoria, I know you don't like me, but you shouldn't have stolen the family's chip design blueprints for the Hall Corporation.
Victoria, how dare you bully your sister like this?
Cherry, are you all right? I'm fine, Mom. Please don't blame Victoria.
I'll give you 3 seconds. Apologize to Cherry immediately.
I've said too many I'm sorries when I was with the Reed family. Now, I don't want to apologize to anyone anymore.
I'm not like Kevin. I won't be lenient with you. Victoria, if you don't apologize today, don't blame me for being impolite.
Oh, really? How are you going to be impolite? Hit me?
Then that would be self-defense on my part. If it really comes to blows, don't blame me for not holding back either.
That little bitch Victoria is from the countryside. She did all kinds of farm work when she was little, so she's got real strength in her hands. She doesn't know how to hold back when she hits someone. I sure as hell don't want to fight her. We are civilized people, not like you who are always ready to fight. I saw you hit Cherry just now. I'm calling the police right now to have you arrested and make you reflect on your actions in jail.
Truly, my wonderful brother. Haven't seen you for months, and the first thing you say is about sending me to jail.
Who told you to dare lay a hand on Cherry? All right then. As long as you apologize to Cherry, I won't call the police.
You've misunderstood. I was just expressing some feelings. As for calling the police, I don't care. I think once the police see the surveillance footage, they will make a fair judgment about who really deserves to be in jail.
You're utterly unrepentant. I shouldn't have wasted my breath on you.
Oh no, there are cameras here. If the police come, they'll know I wanted to ruin Victoria's face. Then I'll be the one going to jail.
Forget it, Ethan. Victoria didn't mean it. If we really call the police, it'll be such an ugly scene. You're about to become a best actor. It wouldn't look good if your fans saw this.
But letting her off like this? Isn't that too unfair to you?
It's okay. As long as it's for the good of the family, a little unfairness to me doesn't matter.
Open your eyes and look. Don't you know why the family favors Cherry and is so strict with you?
Oh, I really don't know. Why don't you explain it to me properly?
Of course it's because Cherry is obedient, sensible, and always puts the big picture first. Unlike you. You've been in the Reed family for so many years, eating and using the family's resources, yet you show no gratitude at all. The slightest dissatisfaction and you curse your family endlessly. You're simply not qualified to be a Reed.
She puts the big picture first? What if I told you she just tried to disfigure me with a pair of scissors, and I was only defending myself?
Nonsense.
Right. No matter what I say, you won't believe me. But don't get too happy too soon. You cling to the Reed family. But the Reed family survives by sucking my blood. Now that I'm fighting back, neither you nor the Reed family will escape.
Have you been out for a few months and lost your mind?
The Reed family is always so full of themselves. Don't you know that Hale Corporation's chips have already defeated the Reed family? At the current sales rate,
It won't be long before the Reed family's Summit Tech Group has to shut down for good.
Dad said we need to get Kevin to convince Victoria to accuse Hale Corporation of plagiaring. When that happens, Victoria will have to take responsibility too. Let her be arrogant for now. The family naturally has a plan. No need for you to worry about it.
Yes, Ethan, let's not argue with Victoria anymore. Victoria, I'm not deliberately trying to take this from you. It's just that this dress costs $300,000. I'm afraid you can't afford it.
Whether I can afford it or not is none of your business. Waiter! Isn't this Mr. Reed and Miss Reed? You are VIP guests. When didn't you come me directly to serve you?
Look, the Reed family has been wealthy for so many years. What matters is family background and confidence. You don't actually think that just because you've lashed on to the Hale family, you're a rich person now, do you?
Yes, I advise you to think carefully. Even if you're some kind of R&D director at Hale Corporation, when it comes down to it, you're just a subordinate of the Hale family. You're still far from entering high society.
That dress, I want it. How much? Not for sale.
Why?
Miss, to be honest, what Mr. Reed said is very clear. The Reed family is a VIP here, and Miss Cherry is about to debut as a star. Compared to selling the clothes to you, of course the Reed family better fits our client requirements.
Is this your company's policy, or are you making this decision on your own to curry favor with them?
What does it have to do with you? Anyway, this dress won't be sold to you.
Hear that? Victoria, even if you work yourself to the bone for the Hale family, in my eyes, you're still nothing.
Fine. I'd like to see if the Reed family is really that powerful, able to control everything. Call your store manager out here.
Please don't make trouble. It's useless even if you call the store manager, let alone the company's higher-ups. Who would offend the Reed family for a nobody like you? I'm determined to take this to the end today. Who gave you the authority to drive customers away? You really refuse a toast only to drink a 4-note.
Security! Someone's causing trouble here! What are you standing around for? Get her out!
Let's see who dares to lay a hand on me. Victoria, didn't I tell you long ago? Fighting me will only lead to a miserable end.
What are you all standing around for? Hurry up and drag her out. If the store's performance affected, who's gonna take responsibility? Stop! Stop! Manager, listen to me. She came here on purpose to cause trouble and offended Miss Reed and Mr. Reed. But don't worry, I've already had security throw her out. We definitely won't offend our customers.
Shut your mouth!
Manager, Miss Victoria, are you all right? Step aside now. If you so much as touch our honored guest, you'll both be out of a job.
You know me?
You're too modest. Starting today, everyone at the AP group will know who you are.
She's disturbing Cherry and me while we're shopping. Get her out of here now. Otherwise, if you offend the Reed family, I'll make sure you're shut down for good.
What's so great about the Reed family? You're not the emperor. If you want to shut us down, let's see if you have what it takes.
You'd actually offend the Reed family for her?
You don't know yet, do you? AP just completed the acquisition. All the board's shares have been transferred to Miss Victoria's name. From today onwards, the chairman of the world's largest luxury fashion brand, the AP Group, is Victoria Reed.
What did you say? Victoria Reed is the chairman of AP? It's early in the morning. Are you still half asleep telling me jokes?
I don't have time for jokes. Miss Victoria, these people are blind and have offended you. How would you like to handle this?
About being the chairman,
Don't worry, Miss Victoria. Mr. Hal arranged this. There's absolutely no mistake.
Owen Hall, he actually bought this company and gave it to me? Manager, there must be a mistake, right? How could she be the chairman? When you first started working here, I told you we're in the service industry. Don't offend any customer. You turned a deaf ear to my words, and now you're reaping what you sowed. You can't keep this job.
No, please no. Miss Victoria, I really know I was wrong, but I have elderly parents and young children to support. If I get fired now, what will my whole family do?
I could choose not to fire you, but I won't let you off that easily either. Who knows how many customers you've given the cold shoulder to or mocked sarcastically here. It wouldn't be fair to them if I let you continue working here, don't you think?
Miss Victoria.
We always need someone to clean the toilets here, right? When you finally understand that all customers should be treated equally, you can come back to work.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Chairman.
As for you two, you can get out.
Victoria Reed, stop talking nonsense here. I know. You must have bribed this store manager to put on a show in front of me, right? Let me tell you. I've already been confirmed as AP's global spokesperson, and I'm old friends with their CEO. I'll right now call and expose you.
Did you hear that? Ethan is your brand spokesperson. Admit your mistake now. Confess that Victoria bribed you to stage this act, and we might still let you off. Otherwise, you can kiss your job goodbye.
There are plenty of celebrities out there. You're not irreplaceable. A spokesperson can be changed at any time. Instead of worrying about his job, you should worry about your brother. I'm afraid there might not be a place for him in the entertainment industry anymore.
What are you standing around for? Get them out of here.
Where's Mr. Hale?
I don't know about that. We managers and above just received the news that the chairman has been replaced.
I see. Mr. Hale, where are you? I think we need to have a good talk.
You just wait! I'm calling your headquarters in France right now to get this place shut down! It must be AP calling to apologize. What did you say? My endorsement deal is canceled? Cancel it then! I'm the hottest idol star of the past 2 years. Without your endorsement, I have 1,000, 10,000 more waiting for me. Cherry, you can definitely help me, right? You already found me such a great acting coach. Now, help me find a screenwriter to write a script that's guaranteed to huge adrit.
Ethan, a blockbuster script isn't that easy to write.
You're Cherry Reed. You helped Kevin establish Summit Tech Group, and you helped Ryan with his medical thetherum. Why is it that when it comes to me, you keep making excuses about writing a script?
Ethan, this idiot must have been provoked by Victoria. Script.
Ethan, I promise you.
Really?
Of course it's true. Actually, I've already thought about this. I've even written the beginning of a script, tailor-made just for you. Ethan, could you let go of me now? You're hurting me.
I was just too excited. I didn't mean it. You won't hold it against me, will you, Cherry?
Of course not.
I knew you were a sweet and considerate sister. Come on, let's go back and get the script now.
Cherry, hurry up and give me the screenplay. I'm going to take this to director right now. With this, I'm sure I can advance further.
Ethan, don't be in such a rush. I'll get it for you right now.
Cherry, this screenplay is written so well. With it, I'm definitely going to win the Youngest Actor Award.
Thank goodness I didn't throw this piece of junk away.
Cherry, what are you hiding for? Am I that scary?
No, I wrote the beginning of a screenplay for Ethan. I want him to see it. Do you know where he is?
Screenplay?
Ethan is in actor training right now. He doesn't have time to see you. When he's done, I'll give this to him for you. I see. The teacher for that training is an old friend of mine. How is it? Is Ethan satisfied?
Of course he is. Ethan said he'd even treat you to a meal later.
That's not necessary. As long as I can help Ethan, that's enough. I still have chores to do. I'll go now.
What a fool. If Ethan thanks anyone, it'll be me. Who would remember a country bumper like you?
Cherry, what's going on with the rest of this screenplay?
What's wrong with the rest?
Cherry, you're a genius. The plot and latter part so intricately land. It's brilliant. But why there no ending?
Ethan, this screenplay took a lot out of me. The ending needs time too. Why don't you take it to director first and see what he thinks?
That's true. With such a great script, director will be impressed. As for the ending, I'm sure you can write a perfect conclusion.
Of course I can.
Then I'll go make an appointment with director right now.
The Reed family's mess is getting worse and worse. Now even Victoria has run off. Could it be that I'll be the one left to fill their bottomless hole?
Do you have an appointment to see Director Reed? What Director Reed? We're here to see Victoria Reed. Victoria Reed is Director Reed. Are you messing with me? We're Victoria's brothers. Do her own brothers need an appointment to see her? Get out of the way.
Coming to cause trouble at the Hale family's doorstep, huh? Know your place.
How dare you hit me?
So what if I hit you? Our president said that Director Reed is the most important person in Hale Corporation. No matter who tries to harm her, we must do everything in our power to stop them. Especially you Reeds. You!
Forget it. We came to find Victoria for important business. There's no need to argue with him. As long as Victoria is willing to testify that Hale Corporation stole our trade secrets, then forget about one security guard. Even the entire Hale family will be driven out of the business world entirely.
You're always so thoughtful, Kevin. I'll call Victoria right now. I don't have her contact information.
No wonder Victoria holds such a big grudge against the family. At home, we were so cold to her.
It's okay, Kevin. When we see Victoria, I'll talk to her properly. She'll definitely forgive us. We'll make it up to her from now on.
Let's hope so.
Director Reed.
Victoria, I finally found you. Come back home with me, okay?
Can you please stop harassing me? How many times do I have to say it for you to understand? I have nothing to do with the Reed family anymore.
Victoria, we're family. How can you be so cold?
Family? What right do you have to talk about family in front of me? Have you ever bought me clothes or shoes? Have you ever cooked me a meal or even poured me a glass of water?
Victoria, stop being unreasonable. You know perfectly well that in a family like ours, we can't possibly live an ordinary life. Even if we haven't done these trivial daily things for you, it doesn't mean we don't consider you family.
Fine, I happen to have time today. Let's have a good talk, you two. If you say these are trivial terms, then tell me, what major things have you ever done for me?
Victoria, I know our care for you might not have been enough, but the family has treated you quite well. A monthly allowance of $500,000, isn't that enough for you to buy clothes and shoes?
500,000? I haven't received a single cent. Kevin, is this 500,000 you're talking about spirit money, prepared to be burned for me after I die?
How is that possible? Victoria, it's from the family trust fund. The lawyer transfers it automatically every month. It can't be missing.
Since you don't believe me, call the lawyer right now and ask properly. Let's see who's really lying.
Fine. I'll call right now. Killen, send me the monthly transfer records for Victoria.
You mean the transfer records for Miss Victoria?
That's right. Are you deaf? Send them to me now.
But we've never made any transfers to Miss Victoria. There are no records.
What? How is that possible? This money is from the family trust fund. Everyone is supposed to have a share.
Mrs. Reed instructed us, saying Miss Victoria was brought in from outside, a wild child from a rural orphanage. Giving her that much money, she wouldn't know how to handle it. So, the 500,000 share was all given to Miss Cherry.
You mean all the money went to Cherry? What about Victoria? She gets nothing?
I don't know about that. We were just following Mrs. Reed's instructions.
Victoria, I really didn't know Mom didn't transfer the money to you. Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, if you had just told us, it's just a few $100,000, pocket change. If Mom wouldn't give it to you, do you think Kevin and I would refuse?
Kevin, Ryan, now you're all silver-tongued. Your words sound sweeter than a song. Think carefully. Didn't I ever ask you for money?
Kevin, Ryan, could you give me a little pocket money? I'm not feeling well. I want to go to the hospital.
I thought you were finally being sensible today, coming to greet Kevin and me. Turns out you just opened your mouth to ask for money.
Mom was right. A wild child from the countryside has no manners. Get lost. Victoria, the family has given you enough money. Don't always push your luck. Understand?
I understand.
So you really did come to us. It was me. I was wrong, Victoria. I really know I was wrong.
Kevin, this apology is far too late.
Victoria, those cell cultures in my lab, you were the one taking care of them, weren't you? Now they're all dead. I have no choice but to ask for your help.
So that's why you thought of me now. You need something from me.
No, that's not what I meant.
And you, Kevin? You came to find me. Don't you have anything to say?
No, Victoria, I just want you to come home.
Is that so? So in the entire Reed family, only you care about me selflessly? But I heard the Reed family stocks have plummeted. As the CEO of Summit Tech, don't you think it's appropriate to have the time to come looking for your useless little sister?
I knew you still cared about the family. Victoria, you know our family's business has been in free fall ever since Hale Corporation developed their chip, right? I know the family treated you poorly before, so I don't blame you for stealing the family's chip blueprints. It's just...
You say I stole the family's chip blueprints? Do you have any proof?
Victoria, what proof is needed? Cherry developed the chip. Soon as you left, Hale Corporations launched their own chip. If you didn't take the prints, then who did?
Since the Reed family has already decided that I stole the confidential information, why not just sue me directly?
Victoria, I didn't call the police directly for your own good. If this really goes to court, do you know how many years in prison you could face for a chip of such high value?
Since you already have evidence, why don't you just prosecute me?
What kind of spell has Owen Holm cast on you? How could you be willing to sacrifice so much for him?
You think I'm doing this for Mr. Hale? Willingly taking the blame for stealing the chip?
Isn't that the case? If it were Cherry standing here today, she would never betray the family like this for a man.
See? No matter how eloquently you speak, as soon you compared me to Cherry, in your hearty, I'll always be inferior to her. Kevin, have you ever considered that it might be Cherry who stole my chip?
How is that possible? I know you've always been jealous that we treat Cherry better, but you should also understand our parents and us. Cherry is exceptionally talented. She's the one holding up the Reed family's business. Isn't it natural that we treat her well?
Yes, I should have realized it long ago. For all of you, the most important thing is who has more utility value. As for bloodlines and family affection, they means nothing in your eyes. Since that's the safes, there's nothing left for me to say to you.
Victoria, I came to find you to give you the family's last chance. If you don't seize it, from now on you will be doomed beyond redemption.
If this is the last chance the Reed family is giving me, then I'll give you all one last chance as well. Kevin, if I accuse the Hale family of stealing the chip, I'll be an accomplice too. How would the Reed family treat me then?
Don't worry. Dad has already promised me. As long as you're willing to admit in court that you conspired with the Hale family to steal trade secrets, we'll do our best to mitigate the charges against you.
Do our best to mitigate. How light would that be?
10 years. I've already consulted a lawyer. As long as you're willing to testify against Owen Hall, you'll only have to serve 10 years in prison.
10 years. Kevin, you make it sound so easy. Do you know what 10 years in prison actually means?
Victoria, 10 years will pass in the blink of an eye. Once the family is sued, Owen Hale's business empire collapse. Then all of City will belong to our Reed family. Even in prison, would you really suffer?
In my past life, I was only in the sanarium for 3 years, and not a single member of the Reed family came to see me. I endured torment there. If I go to prison, I don't know if I'd even have a chance of coming out alive. Kevin, if it were Cherry who was in trouble this time, would you also let her go to prison for 10 years? We both know the answer to that, so there's no need to ask. If something really went wrong, you'd only have me take the fall and go to prison in Cherry's place, wouldn't you?
I won't do that. You and Cherry are both my sisters. I would never sacrifice you for Cherry.
Kevin, you've already done it, and more than once. Is that so? Then do you remember the broken vase in the Hale family's study 3 months ago?
Victoria, Cherry's the one holding this family together. The company needs that chip upgrade. Ryan's thesis is stuck. Everything at home depends on her right now. I need you to take the blame on this one.
Victoria, the situation now is different from back then. I know I owe you. How could I sacrifice you again?
So in your eyes, 10 years in prison doesn't count as a sacrifice?
Don't twist my words. If you hadn't stolen Cherry's chip blueprints, would I have let you go to prison? That was just punishment for your wrongdoing.
I think you'll soon find out who the one who did wrong and deserves punishment really is.
Kevin, how could you just let her leave like that? What do you expect me to do? Tie her up and drag her back?
Then the task Dad assigned isn't done, and my lab is finished. What are we gonna do now?
Victoria, I gave you a chance. Since you're unwilling, don't blame me for being ruthless. Get a lawyer. Sue Victoria Reed and Hale Corporation directly.
Mr. Hedger, Victoria, our legal department just received news that the Reed family has hired lawyers to file a lawsuit against us. They accuse us of stealing trade secrets, demanding compensation of hundreds billions, and insisting that both of you face severe legal punishment.
Where's the lawyer's letter? It seems the Reed family has reached a dead end, resorting to lawsuits just to grab attention.
It seems my dear eldest brother was quite lenient back then. He said if I confessed, I'd only get 10 years. Now with this lawsuit, they want me to serve 30 years.
The Reed family is blind. They don't know how to cherish a genius like you, and they still want to varnish a precious pearl. They're simply asking for death.
The matter of the chip should indeed be resolved.
Don't worry, I'll send the best lawyers to handle this. Moreover, our chain of evidence is complete and solid. I'm afraid it will be Cherry Reed and the Reed family who end up be sent to the police station.
Having lived 2 lives, can I finally await family's retribution?
Why haven't the Hale family arrived yet?
Could it be they're scared?
Well, of course, since they copied our stuff, the imposter probably doesn't dare to face the real deal.
That's right. The one who dared to come is actually the imposter. Is the one missing from the Reed family the one who ran away out of guilt?
Where's Cherry?
Cherry went to prepare evidence. How could she possibly run away?
How did I give birth to such an unfilial daughter? Not only have you turned the house upside down, but even stole commercial secrets. Let's see if you have the datsquits not kneel in court begad later.
Mrs. Reed, there's no need to be so angry. After all, there will be endless suffering and anger waiting for you from now on. You must take care of your health.
You idiot! How dare you talk to Mom like that?
She is your mother, not mine. Actually, I really am an idiot too. How could I only realize today that some parents are inherently selfish and don't love their own children?
Don't think like that. Victoria, the family actually knows you have been wrong.
But you insisted on not exposing Owen Hall, so Mom and Dad were disappointed in you. We about to go to court. You only change your statement. Everything can still be fixed.
Kevin, you are actually the most hypocritical person in the entire Reed family. The others are just foolish, but you are truly wicked.
What are you saying? In this family, he's the one who cares about you the most. He's the one who's been trying to bring you back. He's the one who's been trying to clear your name. Victoria, how can you say that about your brother? Do you have no conscience at all?
You're talking to me about conscience? Fine. Today, I'll let every single one of you know who the person with the least conscience really is.
Enough. We don't have time for your performance. Where is Owen Hale? Tell him to come out now. When the time comes, you two can go to prison together. The wealthiest business family will naturally belong to our Reed family.
Mr. Hall won't be coming today.
It seems Owen Hale knows he's in the wrong and doesn't dare show up in court. Then you've become a pawn abandoned by the Hale family, Victoria. Don't be stubborn anymore. If you're willing to plead guilty, I can try to get your sentence reduced to 20 years.
What a good brother you are. How did the agreed 10 years suddenly become 20?
Victoria, this is the best I can do for you. If you had agreed with me back then, it would naturally have been only 10 years, but now...
But now the situation is different. You think you have the upper hand, so you feel a 10-year sentence is too lenient for me, right?
That's not what I meant. It's just, Victoria, you're being far too willful. I'm doing this for your own good.
Truly my wonderful brother. Even sending me to prison for 20 years can be spun as being for my own good. However, I'm afraid I can't accept such kindness. You should save it for your precious sister, Cherry Reed. Bring her in.
Victoria, I really know I was wrong. Please, I beg you, spare me.
Cherry, what are you doing? Get up now.
Exactly. She's the one who stole your chip blueprints. She should be the one crying and begging for mercy. Why are you kneeling?
You fools! If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have ended up like this!
Cherry, what's wrong with you?
Did you threaten Cherry?
Kevin, you know perfectly well what the truth is. Why keep up the act? You sold off the Reed family stocks, embezzled the money, and tried to flee overseas. If I hadn't caught you, you'd be living it up abroad by now, wouldn't you?
Victoria, I really know I was wrong.
What did you say? Sold off the Reed family stocks? Are you insane? The family has given you everything you wanted, and you dare do such a thing.
I didn't develop the chip at all. I couldn't revise Ryan's medical thesis either. And this idiot Ethan insisted on becoming a movie star, but that screenplay wasn't written by me either. If you knew all these achievements were actually Victoria's, would you still treat me so well?
What?
Victoria, I really know I was wrong. Please, I beg you, spare me.
Don't worry. We live in a society governed by law. I won't kill you. In fact, I'll even offer you a way out. I just wonder if you're willing to listen to me?
I will. I'll do anything you say, as long as I can live.
I was the one who designed the original chip blueprints. You stole the chip, colluded with the Reed family, and commercialized it directly without my permission. That constitutes theft of trade secrets. If you're willing to testify against the Reed family, I can get your sentence reduced. Just serve 5 years in prison, and I'll have you released. How about that?
Cherry, hasn't the family been good enough to you? You're not of Reed blood, but we've always treated you like a real sister. And now you want to turn on us?
Shut up! You're the most hypocritical one in the Reed family. You knew perfectly well I could never design a chip, but for the sake of the family's future, you insisted on boasting to the world that I was a genius. Including Ryan and Ethan, all their troubles were caused by you.
You're not Cherry. Who are you really?
Stop pretending! I've had enough of your whole family! I'm willing to testify against them. After 5 years, I'll be released, right?
That's right. Take her to the police. Have her confess everything the Reed family has done illegally over the years, down to the last detail.
Yes, ma'am. Victoria, we were all deceived by that bitch Cherry. We had no idea all this was actually your achievement.
Yes, who would have thought after raising her for so many years, she'd turn out to be such an ingrate?
Kevin, you should say something nice to Victoria too, quickly. Don't let her sue us.
It's too late.
How can it be too late? After all, Victoria is our sister. Would she really go for the kill?
Sister? Do you think she still sees us as brothers now?
No, I don't believe it.
Victoria, we are family after all. You wouldn't go for the kill, would you?
Now you remember I'm family. Actually, I could forgive everyone in the family for hurting me. But why did even my own birth mother have to treat me like this?
Victoria, your mother can't tell right from wrong. It's all her fault. If you're unhappy, I'll divorce her and kick her out of the Reed family to become a beggar. How about that?
You heartless man! The reason I treated her badly was because of you! You said Victoria was brought back from the orphanage, that even if she has Reed blood, it's been tainted by low-class people. It's better to properly nurture Cherry, keep her at home to make money for the Reed family, and marry her when she's older!
Stop talking nonsense here.
I'll fight you to the death!
The Reed family's chips are defective. They're being returned everywhere now. What are we distributors supposed to do? Pay up? The Reed family must compensate us. Pay up, or we'll fight you to the death!
The Reed family is completely finished, and I am finally free.
Bring me into golden sunlight.